Aloha, aloha.
Wow, this
I'm
is
speechless.
Let's see. Have a seat. I just got some parting remarks, and then we can go and eat. We're all hungry, right? Just like my mom's spare ribs, this is certainly a sweet sour moment for me. And especially as we look at the ʻOlelo noʻeau that has been given for today's agenda. It says, Mai kala hiki, a kala kau. From the rising sun to the sun that rests, not set because it sounds like it's over, but to the sun, a kala kau. And that is what I am. I'm a setting sun that's taking a rest. But I still have other goals and other missions, other projects to do with my wife as we go to genealogy and things like that. If you want to do genealogy with us, we're there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Go up the Makakilo Drive, that big church on the left, right by the fire station. That's where you find us doing genealogies for all kind of purposes. But sweet sour. Sweet as the juice that I did make along with my wife. We made the Vaivi, or the strawberry guava, from the Palisades Hills. My cousin has all the Palisade guavas up there, so that's to reminisce the days of Palisades, and blended that golden strawberry guava with some other juices. I also have potpourri for each one of you. The sweetness of the flowers there. This is the business that my wife and I started with when we started to raise our family. We would gather fresh flowers and dry them along with fern and other things. Add essential oils and fragrant oils, and we would sell this in the markets at Waikiki. So from my wife and I, with our love and aloha to each one of you, the kauna here is that each flower and fern, most of which are from the Palisades school grounds. And I told that to Gavin as he left, that this is a souvenir right from his backyard, from his gardens, because if you go there to campus, beautiful gardens and flowers and ferns that they have there, plumeria and things. So take one or two. There's several here that you can have one or two as a souvenir of our sweetness, as we probably will end with this batch. This will probably be our final batch in life of making potpourri. Or, now that I think of it, we got a lot more potpourri. I won't let this go to waste. We will dry it and secretly dry it so that it's nice and colorful, and make more potpourri out of these beautiful souvenirs that you have given. Now the sour part is from us a contribution of poi. So as you go out there, we like, the Kalamas and the Wises love our poi nice and sour. So if you like sour poi, it's going to be there on the table for you to partake of. And that's a sweet sour. What are the treasures that we gain as teachers in the schools? Well, there's going to be many treasures. Besides the three, laugh, love, and learn, that I want to leave with you, I leave with you what just happened recently, and I hope you have many Jareds in your life. There's a Don Quixote, right new, brand new. And as we walk, my wife and I walked through the doors, this young man looked at me and he grabbed me and he said, "Kupuna, you remember me?" And I looked at him, I says, "I probably should, huh?" He says, "Yes, I'm Jared. My name's Jared. I was in your class." And I says, "What are you doing now?" He goes, "Well, when I graduated high school, I thought of all the years of schooling, and I thought of you and how grateful I am for what you taught." He didn't remember what he learned, but it was the feeling that we left. And he says, "How happy I am to see you, because I'm so grateful." And he was always showing gratitude while we talked. I introduced to my wife and everything. He's doing well. And as I thought of that, well, that's one of the treasures. But lo and behold, this week as I was cleaning out one of my files, I came across the material when the 5th graders from the elementary school, Kapolei, graduated their class, I also made a certificate of graduation from Hawaiian Studies. And on that certificate, I put down various values, some of which is humorous, smart, searcher, one with power, standing firm, on and on. Each one had a little value, and I told those kids, I says, go forth and use that as your attribute. Live this value, and you will be okay. You will be successful. Well, lo and behold, when I found this information, I looked up at the different names of the school kids, and there was Jared right there with his attribute, appreciative, to be appreciative. And he was living his appreciation by seeing me and sharing his gratitude. When we're prompted to do things not only from the po'o, but from the noʻeau, we act upon that, and that is our legacy as it goes on. And I share all of this with my aloha to each one of you. Mahalo.